After a great trio of games on Thanksgiving yesterday, we've got Friday football to tide you over here as we join you from Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, folks. It's the Bears and the Eagles in the NFC on EA Sports. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Bigsby. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Eagles hit 6-5 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
180.
Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You look at this Bears defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
And less than a yard.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Great. Trimmer.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First down.
A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack him because right now,
Will Shipley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
6 yards. It's second down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Bears.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow them down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game, 17 carries, 51 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Jalen Carter on the tackle.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Well, the Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And he can only manage managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bears take over. Back here in Philadelphia for this Black Friday game, a tradition that was instituted back in 2023. Part of what folks call John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. And Big John, of course, meant so much to us here at EA Sports and also to so many of you who spent your holidays listening to him call games in Detroit and Dallas all those years. So Charles and I just want to acknowledge and celebrate the legacy of the great, and I put that in all caps, the great John Madden. They will run straight ahead with Swift. A solid stiff arm. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. First down, and they go with Swift again. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Moore, the man in motion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Rome Odunze. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Williams going to sneak it. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. They'll try it now with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the first, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped. But we've talked about this before. Sometimes as a defense, you get so wrapped up in defending the first down line that that's your last line of defense. And once they get past that, they're gone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll fake the jet sweep and give it to Bigsby. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Great, set.
A run here with Bigsby. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
At the Bears' 7-yard line.
Great, set.
They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles.
That time a 6-play drive. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis able to record his 5th sack of the season. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
To throw, Williams. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
45-yard line.
Give to Bigsby on the option. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
180.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
For an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. T.J. Edwards charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
To throw, it's Williams. To the right side, and he's got more to complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Looking to throw is Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's the backup Keenum. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
It's a gain of 8.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking to move to the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Bears first down.
Back to throw, Keenum. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change in possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Keenum now to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
To throw, it's Keenum. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Keenum. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Keenum. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
One 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
At the 28-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you're all enjoying this Black Friday of football. After the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration games yesterday, let's check them out. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is George Pickens. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
They go play action with Hurts. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Trimmer.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. So he shifts past him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
He was brought down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Keenum to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pull it in. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Keenum now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Zach Boyd. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Keenum. Under pressure, they got him again. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Keenum. And that one too wide and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. To get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Keenum. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
The previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Keenum going to throw. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Now Keenum. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 30. First down, Chicago.
Back to the running game with Swift. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Keenum. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Now the point after try for Santos. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
And this is going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
180.
44-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Great, set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Great.
Barkley, inside handoff. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Bears' 3-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Bigsby will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Great.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Elliott on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporated here on this drive. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Keenum. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Great. Set. 180.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
180, 180.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott now to have the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Eagles 30.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chicago offense set to get started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now he's loose at the 40 and down to the 28-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
From the gun, here's Keenum. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here's 2nd down and 3. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And again back to Kmet. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go, 1st and goal. Keenum. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? and he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time in the field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this one is incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. At 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Keenum. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A 53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. T.J. Edwards picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime.
They went 5 wide in that offensive defensive set. In racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Keenum. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down. Keenum to throw again. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Jawan Bentley coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th. Keenum. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.